Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're in tune as a truck pulls out, just dropping off some bread to the residents. And we're just sitting enjoying a bit of scenery, a lot of that today. That's what I would like to do anyway. We also need to check up on some of the lines that we've got around. Possibly some have been neglected and could be tweaked. Oh, there goes one of the local trains into the station. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love my own bridge. Are you allowed to like your own things? I think you are, aren't you? But it's the AI has done most of this scenery. That's in the foreground anyway. Our stairs over there in the background, a bit steep. Good for skateboarding, possibly. So yes, and time is ticking again. I have it at ×1, so we'll see if there's anything we can unlock during today's episode. We will be heading towards the 90s. There we go. UI is up. We have over 300 million in the bank. Here comes one of our freight trains. And we're about to... oh, the timing, grand. The timing. It looks a bit overcast out there, doesn't it? It's lovely. Sometimes. It's nice to see it like that. We're about to tick into 1986. I don't know if anything unlocks. It'll either be a disappointment or a non-event. Or we'll have something new to play with. Some of the buses around here, as I see that white one far in the distance, are looking a bit rough. Our trains are certainly looking rough. And I don't know whether we'll upgrade them. We are making money. And there we go. We just unlocked a bendy bus, and is that a new tram? Ooh, we're going to have to check on that, aren't we? There we go. Should we do that straight away then? How's GTHQ doing? Ooh, it's looking a bit spiffy now, isn't it? Do you remember the beginning of the series? We had like a shack with corrugated iron for a roof. Yeah. Now we've got this. It's lovely. I was kind of hoping they'd build out here. They might still, as they do. Well, there you go. Eventually they might make it out here. We've got some optimizing to do on some of our lines, I think. Anyway, trams. Was that a tram or was that for our light rail? Let's take a look, shall we? We might as well put them in here. If we're going to put them anywhere. It is a new tram. There we go. St. Petersburg. They're known as Leningrad. It consists of two... read the rest of it. There is more to it than that. This model was developed in St. Petersburg, then known as Leningrad. It consists of two equally sized sections, each with two electric motors, which can also act as brakes. By switching into reverse, I guess. I don't know what happens there. Slightly more expensive. What is good about it then? Better top speed. There we go. There had to be something. Tractive effort slightly better. What about the emissions? Worse emissions. That's interesting. Where should we put this then? I don't even know. Probably here? This one is quite a busy route, isn't it? It's not the best. But we do need to take a look at it, don't we? Let's do it. We're going to put it in. There we go. We've got some new trams. What a start to the episode. They look the part. Very boxy. It's interesting that we went from the smooth curves of the Mirage into a box. It doesn't matter. Ooh, you were pulling up behind that tram fast. Very fast. But anyway, what are we doing? Should we take a look at the stations around here? We'll start in Thun and make our way towards Italy. There, guys. Do you remember this was quite a mess, wasn't it? And we adjusted the network slightly. At the time of us adjusting it, it didn't look great. It looked as though nothing had changed. But as things have settled down, there we go. We're coping. More than coping, in fact. It's lovely. These are looking a bit old as well, aren't they, already? I say already, we've had them for quite a while now. They're not the most profitable of things. As was pointed out in the comments, they can and do use matching carriages in the middle of the two power cars, which would make them quite a bit more profitable on our map. I don't think they exist on the workshop. I've been keeping an eye out. I could have missed it because there is a wondrous amount of mods for Transport Fever 2 already. Coming up for a year, right? In December, I believe. So yeah, it's year anniversary. Dear oh dear. Has it already been a year? Guys, it doesn't feel like it. Right, there's a TGV. Few people on board, that'll do. It's probably the frequency of this that doesn't help. Talking of which, should we pull the line up? The line statistics, not just that line, but all of our lines, and take a look and see which ones are costing us money. Well, see on to Brig. Don't really mind about that. We've only just put that into service. And there's the Brig to Speets Mountain Railway. It has been costing us money for a while. The frequency might have something to do with that. I doubt it. I think it's just a slow way to go there. But people are using it. That's all that matters. We could help them along a little bit by adding another station that doesn't exist in real life, but to the north of Brig, over the river. It might, just a little local station. It might help, and we could put it off to the side of the track to make sure we don't interfere with the freight trains that run down there, and we'll probably still run down there. We want some to run that way, don't we? Just to mix it up a bit. Not everything is for profit, pure profit. Some of it is for niceties and scenery and pretties, and others are to make us money, the bread and butter of the lines. Some of this shouldn't be here though. For example, what we got going on here, the food haulage should do a little better than that, so we might have an issue, and that's right where we are. Now it drops off in Thun and Utendorf. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Utendorf, probably closer. Utendorf. I'm back to pronunciations, guys. It's been a while. Have you missed it? No, me either. Right, down we go. Yeah, the bus. See, I ignore anything that's a bus or a tram. I don't really mind them losing money there to get passengers to and from our trains, planes, and boats. Now this one we might be able to tidy up if we find anything that has nothing on board, has no one on board. There are people. We could maybe dump that, couldn't we? Manage the vehicles for this. Any of these empty. Let's see. There we go. You. Are you picking up anyone? No. Goodbye. There's one gone. That'll help. We could replace them with these as well. Not the bendy buses, I don't think. Oh, they're quick. Oh, that's just excessive. We'll find a place for these. I would like to put them on. I say we replace them with these to make them a bit quicker, and possibly dump another one that has no one on board. There we go. You. Right, that should save us some money. A little bit, although we just upgraded them. So. But, oh yes, don't just look at the negatives there. Quite literally, the negatives. Let's go down the list and see where we start to make profit. There's a few down here that I'm surprised about. Well, not so much that one. They're jumping around all over the place. Not so much that one. There we go. Airport shuttle. I decided not to put that in, but it's left in as a placeholder. It kind of separates the negatives from the positives, doesn't it? It's nice. We should just call it something like that. Breakpoint. Why breakpoint? But there we go. We're into the blue now, and this is the good stuff. And there are some buses in here. Bisp train station. There's a good one. Is that the new one? Yeah, because they're split now, aren't they? That's interesting. There we go. Lots of big money earners the further we go down. Look at that. Look at our coal line now. 44.1 million profit per year. Obviously that's going to fluctuate wildly as we look at it. But we have some big money earners, including our Express. Maybe we can afford to put another one on there and improve its frequency a little bit, which will give it some... I don't know why I had that window left open. Did you enjoy watching the bus drive around? But yeah, give it a little bit of competition over at the airport. That would be kind of cool. We have our little single rail bus that heads to St. Stefan from Zweisimmen. Should we fix this one? Because I don't believe... Where is it? Up here. Or why is... We got another one down here. No, that's in the blue. Where is it? This one. Oh, missed it. This one here. This should not be losing us money unless there's an issue. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we've got some goods on board. See what we can see. Let's just concentrate on these. It's got a rate of 252. Now, it doesn't need to be that much, does it? What we need to do is take a look at Thun and Ostendorf. It's wanting 151, but we're only supplying 39, so there's a breakdown in the line somewhere. We can supply... How much does a farm make? It only makes like 100, doesn't it? 200, so we can make 100. As you can see here, we want 93. We're going to have to either have another farm here so that we don't have to... Hello! What is that? Sleeping coach? Where did I get these from? I don't even know. We got a lot of sleeping coaches in our list, but unfortunately you can't raise the ticket prices on them. We might put them on though. Anyway, yes, what's going on here? Here's the option. We add another farm over here, or we start another lineup from here and take in some more grain. I was gonna do a train, but that's not what today's all about, is it? Perhaps in the next episode I will enable the factory builder mode. Yes, that's what that is. And add us another farm over here. And we're going to need 4 farms anyway on this side to fully stock that. So we'd have another farm building here and another one there. And then when we come around to adding the train over here, it'll make a lot of sense. In fact, we might even be able to just take stuff over there. We do go past here. I don't know how we'll drop it off. That way. Ooh, do you know what we could do? Grand. Save your new lines for later. We've got this line here, our little metro that we're going to have. Don't let me forget about that. I put it all in and it's got like a cool little bypass and we don't use it. That needs to be done. I like these trams. They're great. Anyway, right, yes. What is it we need to do to fix it? I'm going to say we're not reaching enough, so we're not pulling demand fully from here. No, we are. We're shipment 100. There we go. We are at maximum capacity. So it's just a case of it taking a while to get over there. We'd have to make this a little bit bigger as well, I think. The same as this one, otherwise. This one over here. Oh, I just noticed. Look at that, guys. This is still being used and is quite popular. How many people are on the ship? Well, that's lovely. This ship is a little excessive in the capacity side of things. It doesn't make as much, but occasionally it does. I could take it back. I take it back. We've got so many new things to look at. We're already in 1987. This is just ×1, just to prove the fact. There you go. It goes so quick. It's been a long time since we've been here. It's looking so different to when we started. Is our little farmers market still there? Yeah, it is. We can actually put people in there now, couldn't we? And I've changed how these work. Well, I haven't changed it. I installed the other one that has the collision off, so I could place little trays on the tents here. And have some people assets in here, so it looks a little bit busier. I like this little interchange thing we got going. Should we make these the new bendy buses? It's sort of tempting. It really is. Let's take a look. These are, I believe, vanilla. I'm fairly sure. User friendliness. Again, reading halfway through the paragraph there. A sentence. Oh dear. Here we go then, guys. Since it's definitely an episode where I attempt pronunciations again, we're going to go for it. Berghoff Duvedek. Duvet. Okay, that was just a bunch of sounds that were not words. But yeah, that's what that is. Right, get in there. Let's take a look. Oh, I like them. I forgot about these. They're lovely. There you go. Again with the squareness. Is this even busy? Should we take a look at the finances? Well, it's getting busier. There we go. That's definitely picking up, isn't it? Let's quickly go into this one instead, because I believe there's some maintenance ones that we left. Maintenance. Very high. There we go, guys. Should we sort that? Oh, I didn't even do the full line. Oh, that was ages ago. Sugar. Well, we need to fix that. Do you remember when we stuck those on very high? I don't mind doing it occasionally and sometimes just letting them get a bit old. So when you go over there, yeah, look at that. Maintenance. When you go over there, you can see that they're old since they get rusty. Manage vehicles. Let's manage these vehicles and let's get these all back to normal. There we go. Let's do the same with these and back to normal. Now we are going to actually go here. Oh, you can just click there, Grand. Isn't that wonderful? No, you can't. No, that doesn't take you to the manage vehicles though. Manage vehicles. We're actually going to stick all of these on very high. Here we go. There's one bus that is awesome. I'll tell you what, we'll go into this one. Can we do it from here? Yeah, you can. You just click the thing there. We'll change that to normal because that one's fine. There we go, guys. All tidy in the maintenance department. Right then. Ostendorf, Thun, bread delivery. Shall we fix it? Or at least make sure that we're reaching all the buildings possible. You can go into here and say, look at, which one is it? This one, land usage. Doesn't tell you who's who though, does it? No, it doesn't tell you that that's connected to Thun. I don't think anyway. No, it's surprising it doesn't have it in there, what city it belongs to. Yeah, why doesn't it do that? But anyway, we're not supplying it with food. The easiest way I like to do it is get hold of the freight buildings in here, the freight stop, like that, and then you can see them at a glance without the overlay, which I like. It's cleaner. And you'll see we're probably not reaching down here from this stop. Yeah, we're stopping there. So perhaps another little stop over here so that we can reach the rest of the commerce. Probably on the way back like that. Make sure we hit the middle of that islandy thing as well. Does it go all the way? Yeah, it does. It's interesting Thun's over this side. I would say just there. We'll also preemptively add as a waypoint because I think it's going to try and turn around up there and I'd prefer you to just drive up that way. So let's do this. It's going to increase demand, but we don't have the supply of resources at the moment. The wheat is going to be an issue. Manage the line. So after the harbour, could you go there, then there? Done. Right, that's going to push the demand. What we need to do is add a farm here, which we'll do at the beginning of the next episode. Currently, it's just going to trigger the demand. So we'll have something there for the second farm to kick into gear. I believe it's over 200, right? So we are going to have to start this one up as well. But that should be a big supply boost for both Thun and Ostendorf for our... It's kind of a metropolis, isn't it? Should we do the same over here? Just double check that we're reaching... Oh, not there. That we're reaching everywhere we should be reaching. Oh, I think we are over here. Click on that. Bring up this. Are we? We're not quite reaching that one down there. Which is, let's face it, your own fault for being out of range. Can we improve that? I don't think so. I don't really want to separate these two lines. We could possibly do this. There we go. Go and build closer to this stop. I feel like we might need more. That wasn't the way to deal with that. Goodness me. Oh, spoilers. Guys, there is our Italian trains at the top there. The FS. The two FS. E636 and the E655. So we'll take a look at those. And then we've got a bi-level. Don't know where that is from, where it originates or where it runs. And we'll have to take a look. We're in 1988 already. Do you know, I'm going to have to slow this down a touch. I don't want to get into the 90s in one episode. Or should we leave it? I'll tell you what, we'll leave it and then we can go visit them. That's demand sorted there. I'm going to leave the trucks as is, I think, for this one. Yeah, there we go. How's this station doing? This station, it has a name, Speeds. Speeds is looking okay. We'll go up here. Take a look over the side here. It's busy, but not overly packed, which is about perfect, isn't it? I'd be interested to see how this this changes. I don't think it will change too much because we just simply don't have the production at the moment. We can work on that though. We can definitely work on that. This isn't really making much money, is it? Either. Anyway, what did I say I was going to do today? I got distracted. Yeah, look at the cities. Should we take a look at them? See what the biggest city is. See if there's any issues. Oh, look at that. We can fit them all on the screen at once. Let's see what our biggest city is. Brig. 843 people. Look at the connections we've got on a lot of those cities. It's great, isn't it? There's quite a few there in the 6,000 region. Good transportation as well for people with cars. Mostly very goods, except, yeah, emissions was always going to be an issue for us, especially since I don't keep stuff maintained. We could work on it a little bit, but given the early years, sound's just an issue anyway. Once we get more electrics involved, that will improve over time. Basically, I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment. So, Brig may be the biggest, but what is Thun? Oh, actually, Thun isn't that big. Ludendorff and Thun, well, it would be Ludendorff, Thun and Steffisburg, right? All together. And Guat. So 215, well, there's 400 and something already. It's about equal with Brig, isn't it? The entire region. Well, that's not bad, is it? That's pretty big. How are we doing on growth? Who's got the most growth potential? Brig and Speets. To be fair, expected. That's the two that we worked on a lot in the surrounding connections. But Steffisburg is there as well. Look at that. Steffisburg is amazing. Lots of very poors here, which I will admit I read as very good because reasons. We're absolutely abysmal on our emissions. Maybe we need to work on that. We will. With more electrics, that's how we'll do that. Dear oh dear, that was... oh, there's our bridge. Still got to detail this up. I'm not too worried. Oh, a bit slidey around the corner there. I don't know what you're doing. We've still got to work on a few of these. Detailing wise, but it's not urgent. Do you want to see these Italian trains then? Shall we get them on? They're going to replace the... oh, we don't have a train here. That's unfortunate. They're going to replace the Swiss trains the double-headed Swiss thing that we've got going on. If we can see one that's coming down here, just so that we can take a look at it immediately. The reason I want to put them on, the Italian trains, is because that's where the freight train originates from. Both the coal and iron come from Italy on this map. So it would make a bit of sense, wouldn't it, to have the freight loco as Italian, even though it operates, I guess, most of its journeys in Switzerland, but that's just because of how the map is. What we can pretend is it's from deeper in Italy all the way into Switzerland there. Yeah. Oh, do you know what I forgot to put on? I believe it was mentioned in the comments and I still hadn't done it. We're missing a signal. Still. Should we do that while I remember? Might as well. What would it be? It'd be one of this one. Yeah. Can we squeeze that back in? It would be lovely. There we go. It's back. Scenery is back. That's all it's there for. Ooh, there's our train. There's our train. Right. Be back to you in a second. There's something I would like to do over here. I noticed this while watching. I would like us to have a little release signal. Just here. I know it's mixing the signals, but I do like these. And I mean, they are... Oh, that's on the wrong side. You don't want the right ones. You want the left ones. Do want these on our line, don't we? So, do want it one way. They are Swiss signals. This is a Swiss map. There we go. Mix it up a little bit. I don't feel like going and replacing all the French ones either. It would take an absolute eternity. And the ones up here, for instance, we don't have any gantry signals for our Swiss ones, unfortunately. So we're leaving those as is. I thought I saw that. Really? Should we possibly upgrade those? What are these? Yeah, let's upgrade you. Brig's goods delivery. You kind of... Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh dear. When was the last time I checked on that? We've got a complete storage issue here. Well, yes. You've got really old trucks on here. Dear oh dear, this was neglected. Right, manage vehicles. First things first, if we just straight up upgrade these, we currently have those on, don't we? No. The ones we have on, we don't have anymore. These are... They only carry 13. Right, get them on. There we go. Not only that, it'll clean them up. What are these then? They're the ones running from Domo. We might as well do these as well. Can we put these as those? No. So they're going to have to be these. Well, that's fine. We can do that. That'll be fine. Right, that should have shifted the rate up quite a bit. Let's see if that goes down. In fact, you know, don't just guess. You can actually calculate it by taking a look at the... Oh, my days. Taking a look at the line. Just the ones we can see. It's these. Brig good delivery is... Rate is 153. And how much does Brig need? 359. Alrighty. Yeah. Well, we definitely need a couple more trucks on there, don't we? Goods delivery. I tell you what then. We'll have 2 more. See what that does for our line rate. You could have just done it from here. Details. We'll probably have to let it calm down a little bit. But there's no point overdoing it until we know we've got the supply from our train. And our trucks as well, because they're coming from down there. It's lovely and busy out here, isn't it? It's just all go. I like that we've got these new trucks now. Completely forgot about that, guys. Anyway, you completely forgot about this. Talking about things you forgot about. I forgot about the train, guys. Fear not. We're in. Right. Manage vehicle. Do we want to do this? Do we want to put on the new Italian... What do we want? Electric Locos. We've got these. Not those. They look like passenger Locos to me. We want these, I bet. Yes. There we go. The 606. 700 emissions. What's the difference between these two? Is this a newer version? 249. I can't see anything else that's different with that. What's this current one? Should we try it? Is that going to be enough? What does these do? What do these do? Is that going to be enough? I don't think it is it? 4.4 gigawatts. Right, let's check the details. We'll wait on the next train because I'm a little unsure of this. Compared to the one we've got here, if you go to the details, where's the power? Ooh, we're going to be losing like 2,000 kilowatts. John can be the test subject. and then we can compare them next episode. So let's try one. We'll put it on and take a look at it. Right, there we go. What sort of power we got? Maybe? Maybe. There it is, guys. That's our brand new train. Our new loco. Our Italian loco. Oh, I love that. It's got an interesting whine, hasn't it, to the motors, the electric motors. I hope it can do the job, actually, if we can just get away with one on there. I feel like it doesn't quite have the power. It's messed up our coal and iron. Then, I mean, it's pretty. Thank you. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you can do it. You're gonna not get up to speed quite as much. Or as quickly as the previous one. But you are cheaper to run. There is that. As long as you don't hold up traffic too much. I think we have a go on him, don't we, as the outro train. There he goes. He's doing alright. 80 kilometers. The top speed's still going to be 120 due to the freight wagons are that speed. Maximum speed of 120. I don't know whether we get faster. It's got a... I believe the top speed of that one was 150. I'm fairly sure of it, but we're limited by the wagons anyway, which is also below this track speed as well. You can still go on the old tracks. I do like the sound of that. That's alright, isn't it? It's just meandering along. We'll see how it does. How is the line doing? We are at 10 minutes 10 seconds. Look at that. We're just over 800 rate. I think we're going to be okay here. We might even be able to shorten the trains later on slightly and easily hit this with them waiting in Domo a little longer. And here come our passenger trains. Goodness me, what's going on here? Well, we've certainly got a problem here, haven't we? And that's with these new ones, although possibly two of them are bunched up. Yeah, definitely two of them are bunched up. Should we check on the state of Bisp? How are you doing? Let's take a look at the numbers. Supply. We haven't even started delivering tools yet. That's something that we're going to have to think about doing. We do have only one steel industry on the map, and that is in Interlaken. So we may have to do something by adding extra factories. I might just add the buildings as need be, because they kind of make good scenery, don't they? They look nice. Yeah, probably do that rather than just bump the amount up. We're not delivering fuel here. We're not delivering tools. Fuel we do have underway. I don't know whether we're going to have enough of it. That's something to work out in the future. We have the infrastructure, except for the drop-off. I don't know how we're going to work freighting to Bisp here. Oh, in the comments, it was mentioned that somehow this can branch off now to Sierre or to Sion Way into the tunnel. I mean, it would make sense. I don't know how that works for the opposite direction, because you'd have to cross over the top unless they have another flyover coming out here. I'm not sure. It's certainly interesting, isn't it? I don't know how they're going to get down there, actually. They can get up there quite easily. They could just go straight from here, couldn't they? And then up there. Ooh, what we got here? Oh, the stopping express got ahead of this one. Oh, that's a point. What are we missing here as well? We're missing a signal here, aren't we, to free the train earlier? That was well spotted. Or good timing, I should say. Well spotted. Right, let's get another signal. We're not going to have... Or do we want one of those? I mean... Sure. I mean, it kind of works as a release signal, doesn't it? Let's get you on there. Oh dear, what have I done to the train? TGV broken. Yeah, there we go. Are we going to make it then into 1990? I think we are before the end of the episode. Just. Oh, and there goes the freight train. And because we just put in the release signal. Oh, that's awkward though. No, no, it's not. In fact, it's beautiful. Look at that. Away it goes. This has the Swiss trains on. Loco. Double Loco thing. I kind of feel like we go with the full Italian on... Full Italian? It sounds like a pizza. If we go with a full Italian on the train here. There's no way I can fit the entire map tour into an episode. There's just so much to look at. And then I get distracted. We're supposed to do things like sitting down. Just down here and watching the people do some stuff. Watching the trams go by. Ooh, do you know what? These could have the new trams. Get them in 2 colours. Replace. Yeah, get some of these on. There you go. Lovely. Good timing. I do like these. Got them in white and blue on this one. In Brig. Oh, yes. Do you remember I was mentioning where we're going to have this new stop? In Brig. Somewhere up here. We could possibly make a little passenger stop for the north side of Brig. It might give us a few more people. At the very least, it might give a little commute into the main station for our main network. That was the idea. Do you know what we've not looked at since we put it in? We put these in a while ago. Are they even being used? I don't know. These are great. I love this. It's been in there for a while, hasn't it? Goodness me. We've hit 1990, folks. We got new cable cars. Oh, and big 40-ton nondescript tarpaulin trucks. Should we finish today's episode, put in a little bus service on here, maybe give that a little bit of a boost? Where would we turn round? I mean, that looks like it wants to keep going up that way. Has it made some weird... Well, I mean, it's kind of cool up there, though. Don't get rid of that. I like it. How far do you reach currently? You don't reach up there. Would a bus stop reach up there? I want passengers. Got a bit of a walk, unfortunately. But I think we'll be okay. Right, so one there, one there. We're just going to make a straight line, I think. One there and one there. And then... how do we turn around? If we come out that way... yeah, get in there. I don't know why you're deleting the one across from the road, but whatever. Oh, that's a nice road. I like it. Right, so you're stopping there. And then you're going to stop... I would say, where's the next stop? Up there. And then you're going to stop there. There we go. That'll do. Then we need some sort of bus stop over here as well, don't we? I'm going to say just a normal little bus stop. We don't need anything fancy, do we? Don't need anything like this at all. All that. We just need a way to turn around, though. Can we go under the cable car? Is that risky? I quickly saved it for what I'm about to do. Because it might not work. And it's only going to be temporary. Because I'm not sure what we're doing with it yet. But can we go underneath? Oh, we can. Guys, we can go underneath. Oh dear, that's cool. Right, so that's how you're going to turn around. I like it. Do we like that? We're going to kind of head this way, out there, and can we make a nice little... there we go. There we go. The bus is going to go round there. I like that. That's cool. Right. We want buildings and another bus stop just here. That works, doesn't it? There we go. Let's get that line in. A new line. This is going to be the number 3. Now the number 1, this is the only one that's ever going to be out here, I think. Ski station. Interchange. Well, where's it going? Well, just put the name in. Interchange. It's going to be an interchange because we're going to have the train that comes up here as well. Yeah, there we go. What colour do we want it? I'm going to have it like a sky blue. There we go. Something a little different. Are we happy with that? Do you know what we don't have up here? Any form of road vehicle depot at all. So we need one of those. This looks like the place to have it though, doesn't it? Up here. maybe under the ski lift. Do we have enough clearance there? I hope so. Let's get that in then. We'll just put you in. I guess we can have it in like that though, can't we? There we go. You in there. And we'll get us a couple of buses on there. I might have to pause the date again, guys. That went pretty nippy, didn't it? Oh, we've got rid of the sours. That's unfortunate. Let's just have one of these. We're going to have a couple of these up here. We'll see how busy it gets when we come back. Do we want to colour them? Of course we do. Sky blue. There we go. Sky blue buses. Did I put them on there? I don't think you did. You just bought them. Number 1, Grindelwald Exchange. That's what this is. There we go. There's our little buses. Are people going to use it? I don't know. We'll find out. Remember, we are going to have a fancy little railway coming up here. We've still got so much to do. I'm looking forward to it. We want to get on the new Italian Loco one, don't we? Alright, that's been an episode of catching up on some of our lines that have been neglected for the longest of time. We've still got loads to check up on as well and monitor. I think we do it as we go round the map. And I certainly like the idea of adding a few more industries to our map, especially the farms. Double up on the farms or our Toon Metropolis. We're about to go... Oh yes, we need to get rid of that mast. We're about to go on the new line over here. We cross over the old line onto the brand new 3rd track going in under the... what is this? Is this still the Alps? It would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. Cross the border into Italy on an Italian Loco, which I love. We're doing 50 now. A few kilometers an hour faster around there, which I love. We can also see our stopping express over there, and you can hear it. Oh, I love the gaps in the walls. Anyway, I'll leave you with a bit of a cab ride into Italy, which is great because it's all new. It's perfect timing on an actual Italian Loco. Lots to do when we come back. New vehicles to look at. We've also got those big rigs to put on. Well, big rigs, what do you call them? In Europe, I can't remember. I've not been there for the longest time. 40-ton trucks. Nondescript. I don't know what... I'm hoping I've got some mods installed that we can skin them. Anyway, I'll leave you with the ride, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you down in the comments as per usual. And until next time, take care.